On today's episode on WarpDriveM, I'm going to give you an update on the Mercedes E300. I finally received a new dash. Now we have an indicator for outside temperature. Sadly, this cover from the speedometer has fallen. I think in between the packages and something like that, but everything works on this one. And yeah, this one works now, this one works. We have oil pressure, I think the gas indicator works, temperature works. And when you put the ignition on, you have the smaller screen working, you have the battery. Washer fluid, I put a lot of washer fluid in there, it's working. So everything works. But sadly I have to take this one out to put the cover in there. And illuminates, of course, when you put the lights on. So this is done. Since I fixed the Mercedes, I've parked the car home. I'm driving it for a few days to be sure that everything works. Let's see if the car starts. I still have to clean the car, see all the dust and everything, and the hood is still not closed because I don't want to burn in flames. So the dash still works, still starts, and every day that I'm driving the car runs better and better because everything comes back to life. I have the battery hooked up all the time, that's why the hood is not completely tight. I'm checking every few hours to see if there is smoke or something. I have some wood trim pieces that I want to replace. I think this one is from here. Yes, this one is from here. I think the windows works now back. This one was stuck. I'm not really sure if I show you this, but now it's working. I figured out why the fan doesn't work. I have to order a new part. I can hear a relay in here that is sometimes clicking. Hear that? I want to check this. I want to be sure that is normal. And yeah, basically that's why I'm driving the car every day to see what's what. The speedometer doesn't work. I'm not really sure why, because the cable is still plugged in. In the last episode I didn't knew that the gearbox was set to sport. You can put it in economy and sport, and it was on sport, that's why I wasn't shifting. I'm not really sure if I have enough gas because it doesn't show, or the light is off and the needle moves a little bit. Let me try to show you. See that? The needle moves. When you put the ignition on, the light comes on. Start the car, and the light goes off, but the needle stays the same. So not really sure for now. I'm going to buy more gas to see, like 20 liters or something like that, to see if the needle moves. And basically I have to check all the small details. This button I have to clean the contact because it works only if you push it hard. I need a battery, a bigger one, but I don't want to invest more money till I'm sure that the car runs normal. The lights on the dash works. I'm not really sure if I showed you when you start the radio. Now it's on. It's not working, but it's on. You can see the antenna in there, and let me try to switch it off. So that's working as well. So I'm trying to make every detail working again. I'm going to have to buy a new radio, replace this one. On the exterior I didn't done anything, I just washed the car. The tires surprisingly are not cracked, and I'm going to drive on this one till I'm deciding what I'm doing with the car. The wheels need to be cleaned, this one needs a little bit of air. The brakes are coming back, are not perfect but are way better than before. I'm going to drive on these ones till they are clean. After I'm deciding what I'm doing with the car, I'm going to decide if I'm going to replace the brakes or I'm giving the car as is. But other than that, this one is done. Oh yeah, I cannot close this lid because the lid is closed, and that is because we replaced the ignition switch, and now the new keys doesn't fit the keys in the trunk and in the doors. I cannot open the doors to release that one. I have to call somebody that makes keys to make an original key, so I will have two keys sadly, but it is what it is. I will have one key to lock and unlock the car and one start the car. In here on the engine bay I've cleaned up a little bit, and I've noticed that we are missing this hose from here to here, and it's going to tee out into this vacuum line that I put it in there to find it. I need to put some nuts in here. I have just one in there, and pretty much that's about it. We have no leaks, nothing, so this one is perfect. It's just old and dusty, but that will be for the time when I'm cleaning the car. I want to be sure that the car runs and drives normal, and after that I'm going to do all these fine details. I'm pretty sure I'm going to replace this headlight because it's all dusty, and I'm pretty sure water was inside. Everything is working, by the way. This one looks way better, but this one is not in such a great shape. Maybe I can clean this one. Oh, check this out, the lens is coming out. I didn't even notice this. Apparently you can remove the lens. Okay, I'm going to check this. Oh, that's why the water got inside, because it's not tight in here. So like I said, small details to be done, but there are a lot of companies that sells parts for this car, so I can replace it no problem. So this will be an easy fix. I need to replace this plastic duct or intake. From here till here should be a piece, and this one is melted. I'm not really sure why, but it was like this when I received the car. And I'm pretty sure somebody tried to start the car with the fluid, brake fluid or starting fluid, and it got flames. It got in flames. This gasket from this return line I have to replace because it's leaking a little bit. It's minimal, but it's leaking, so we have to replace this. But other than that, everything works. Power steering works, brakes are working, coolant pump and everything is working. The washer fluid is not working, the pump is not working, and we have a broken line in here that goes to the wiper. I can fix this with an adapter in here. I have to repair these cables. It has a heating system on the wiper in there. I have something in here to cover the computers because I think it's missing a plastic in here. I don't have this for now, and because the car is not in the shop anymore, I don't want that the rain goes in there, so that's why I protect it a little bit till I find the parts. Maybe in here comes a cover. I doubt it because everything else is covered, so maybe in here is like this, but in there I'm pretty sure we should have a cover. And with this we are going to conclude the video in here. Yeah, Kiki was in the frame. So we are going to conclude the video in here, and she's back. I'm going to do off camera a lot of small work, like the trim replacement, the new battery and stuff like that. And after that we are going to decide what we are going to do with this one. So if you want to see repairs or more updates on cars like this one, join me for the next episode. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.